And hopefully we've got some skeletons out there. Or some bones from skeletons anyway, because we need to make bookcases. It's the last thing we need to do, I think. Which means some bone meal would have been nice just about then. Oh well, let's see how far we can get with what we've got. We have 4 bookshelves. We need another 6. We have a lot of sugar canes. What we don't have is the wood to make the actual bookcases, but what we can do is make all the books. So, lots of paper. There we go. Now we can turn all the paper into books. Okay, so that's 28 books. Now it takes 3 books per bookshelf. So 28 divided by 3 is a number. It's what? 28 divided by 3 is 9? Close to 9. So it's probably enough books, because I only need another 6. So we can start building our library. We need room for 10 bookshelves. I was wondering what was going on here. I forgot about these bits of wood that I put up in order to get up to the ceiling. Which is good, because it means we've got some wood already. Waiting for those trees to grow. Grow, trees. Grow! Right. I can make 1 bookshelf with this. Which means we're halfway there on the bookshelves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to think how best to put the last 5, but that's getting ahead of myself. So let's take a quick look at the list. Jack-o'-lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns. Well, we've got plenty of charcoal, so we can make the torches we need. We just need pumpkins. Unfortunately, pumpkins is something that's really difficult to speed up. I mean, I can remember to check nice and often. Because a new pumpkin will not grow until I harvest the previous one. So I have to remember to just keep checking back all the time in order to find them. Okay, so how many jack-o'-lanterns can we currently make? We can currently make 8. So let's do that. Now, I'm sure I had loads of sticks. Or did I turn all my sticks into fence posts? I turned all my sticks into fence posts. Well, I'm waiting on more wood anyway. So, let's make some jack-o'-lanterns. There we go, we have 8 jack-o'-lanterns, so we only need 2 more of those. Should put them out here, in the water perhaps? Where should I put my jack-o'-lanterns? Just randomly decorate my house, I think. They'll only go on the ground. Oh well. That'll keep the front door nice and lit. position some here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I just need 2 more after these. They brighten the place up a bit. So, fortunately, I have no bone meal. Once again, wood. I mean, yes, I know I built this place out of wood, and it was a huge waste of wood. But, you know, it doesn't feel like a proper house if it's just made out of cobble. Cobble is just, it's too ugly. I have 2 bits of wood. I could make some more torches, because that'll make me 4 sticks. There we go. So I've got enough torches to make the rest of the jack-o'-lanterns. I've got enough books. So, all we need is a tree to grow. So I'll cut back to once I've got more wood. Okay, well, I just had a bumper crop of bones from my mob spawner, which allowed me to grow all my trees and get a load more wood. So I think I should have enough to do everything other than the jack-o'-lanterns. So let's get to it. We're going to need our mushrooms and our books. Let's make that into wood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be the final 5 bookcases that we need. There we go. Oh no, I need 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. We have our 10 bookcases. Excellent. Now we need 10 mushroom stews, which is a lot of wood, but that should be enough. Because we're going to need... Oh, okay. You get 4 bowls for each one. So I've got more than enough bowls. Ten mushroom stews. Let's put the stuff I don't need in here. Just to keep things neat. So I'm going to put stuff that I need to make but that I can't place in the world into the chest next to my bed. It can be like a victory chest. Before I go to sleep at night, I can look in it and feel all smug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mushroom stew. 10 cactus green. Okay, let's go down the list, shall we? Because I think we're almost there. Right, build a cobblestone generator. Obviously, we've got that. Build a house. Check, 1 house, and a rather magnificent house, even if I do say so myself. Expand the island. Yep, this is pretty expanded. Melon farm. Well, I'm eating melons and living off them, so I must have a melon farm. Pumpkin farm. Yes, I'm growing pumpkins slowly. Reed farm. A very successful reed farm. Wheat farm. Yes. I used some of the bone meal on this, so I could get more seeds and expand that again. So that is a wheat farm. We have a giant red mushroom. Check. We have a bed. It's in the house. We have 40 stone brick. We used it to help build the house. We have at least 20 torches, definitely. We have an infinite water source both there and in the lake. We have a furnace. It's in the house. We have a small lake. We have a platform for spawning mobs. We have 10 cactus green dye and 10 mushroom stew. You just saw me put it in there. We have 10 bookcases. Ah, we need to make 10 bread. Hadn't spotted that. Well, how much wheat do we have? I only need 30 in order to make 10 bread. I currently have 19. So let's use up the rest of my bone meal and accelerate grow some wheat, because it's only 10 jack-o'-lanterns and 10 bread left. And then we've got everything we need. Oh, and here's a pumpkin. I need one more pumpkin after this. So we are 1 pumpkin and 11 wheat away from winning this challenge, which I think is pretty good. Unfortunately, that's all the bone meal I had. The hitbox seems a bit broken. There we go. Okay, I got another 7 seeds out of that. That's pretty good. So that will all help accelerate the making of the bread. Now, one thing I had thought is I could maybe improve my mob spawner. If I could improve the mob spawner so it works a little bit during the day, then I may be able to get the bones I need quicker. So I've got a very simple idea as to what I could do to help make this happen, and I'm going to try it. So let's put a torch down there in case the sun goes down while I'm working on this. I just want to expand this a little bit this way. Not much. Let's put another torch down. This is for safety's sake. And I'm going to make myself a little dark cave. I'm only going to make it too high. That way Enderman won't actually appear in it. I mean, okay, the Enderman are going to appear at night outside the cave, but there's not much I can do about that. Okay, let's put a roof on it. Okay. Sun's going down, but I have put torches down, so I don't think it'll activate until I'm ready for it. Because now I'm going to move some cactus over there. And that one there as well. Now the idea of this is that I come and collect stuff during the day when everything will be on fire. Spiders won't be hostile once they get outside, and I just have to worry about creepers. So let's just see how this does with those torches there. Ah, spawned on top. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. When I come closer, I can I'll lure him towards me. Still, would have been better if I'd have thought of that. Let me see whether I can lure him into the cactus without him shooting me to death. Okay, let's make it daytime. That'll be safer. Oh, Time to wake up. Sometimes it feels like I haven't slept at all. As soon as my head hits the pillow, it's time to get up again and go to work. So, what have we got here? Are we getting anything? Is anything spawning? It's possible this is a complete non-starter and it's just too bright in here. Because this is going to be 15. So, 14, 13, yeah, it's way too bright in here. We need to extend the size of this by quite a bit. It's possible this is a non-starter, if you know what I mean. It might be a bad design, and it just isn't going to do what I want it to. Oh, we've got a pumpkin. There we go. I think we've got enough for our final 2 jack-o'-lanterns. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already. And we've got 2 pumpkins on us. I was carrying my pumpkin around with me? Oh, that was dumb. Anyway, here we go. 2 more jack-o'-lanterns. So now the only thing we're waiting on is the wheat. Where should I put these? I think I will put them here, in place of those torches. So we are just waiting on the wheat, which means we really could do with the bone meal to speed that process up. I wish I'd spotted that I needed to make 10 pieces of bread earlier. For some reason I just didn't see it on the list. So now that's the only thing holding us up, which is a little annoying. I think I need to position this cactus slightly differently. Is this going to work at all? No, I don't think it is. So I'll just take it away, so that way the platform's bigger. Okay, we're done. So, I'm going to add a little wall around this, just too high, because again, it'll prevent mobs falling off during the night. Because it's going to be better. That way we'll get more of them actually in here, milling around and so on. And if I set up the cactus, maybe that will increase the yields a bit. I know it's a bit of a risk because the Enderman might come along and pick up the sand and take it with them over the side, but I've got the 10 cactus green I need, so I think it's a risk that's worth it. So now it's just a waiting game, because we need it to be night time and there's no way to speed that up. So I'll cut until it's night time and we can watch it together. Okay, the sun has just gone down. The moon is up. I've temporarily removed the bars from this window so we get a nice clear view of the mob spawning area. And so now we'll just keep an eye on it. The sun has come up. Everyone down there is burning. Let's go see whether or not we get any bones. Okay. Come on. Come on, give me some bones. I need such a small amount of... Oh, there's some. Hello, Mr. Creeper. There we go. So he can kill himself on the cactus. I can kill myself on the cactus. But we've got some bones. So... Oh, that worked pretty well. Where's some of that lovely watermelon? Nom 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 nom. There we go. I've got 3 bones. That gives me 9 bone meal. This should allow me to accelerate growth on my wheat farm. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Let's harvest. Right, how many seeds did we get? 13 seeds, 8 wheat. I think that might be enough already, but let's be sure. And use up the rest of the bone meal. There we go. Oh, got one here as well. There we go. Oh, plenty of seeds now, you notice. It's a pumpkin and melon, but we don't need to harvest those. Okay. So let's just quickly go through the list, because I'm pretty certain this is going to be the end of it. 1, and also this gives you a chance to sort of tour the island for the last time before we say goodbye to it. 1, cobblestone... Sorry, my frame rate and fraps has dropped right down, and I don't know why. Something must be hammering my hard drive. Hang on a second, I'll check what that is. My frames per second still aren't brilliant, but they're holding about what they should be. So let's just see whether or not we can get to the end of this. Okay, 1 cobblestone generator. Works beautifully. 1 house. Quite proud of that. I like the design, and I even like the fence posts in the windows. I might actually start doing that in normal games occasionally. Sort of has a sort of different look to it. I've expanded the island. We have a melon farm with a melon, a pumpkin farm, a reed farm, and a wheat farm. We have our giant red mushroom. We have our bed, it's up there. We have our stone brick. We have our 20 torches. We have our infinite water source. Here it is, built in, combined with the cobblestone generator. We have our furnace in our workroom in the basement here. Basement, ground floor. It'd be very difficult to build a basement, seeing as we're floating over an abyss. We have our small lake. We have our platform for spawning mobs. In our victory chest up here, we have our 10 green dye, cactus green dye. We have our 10 mushrooms. We have 10 jack-o'-lanterns. These ones guarding my door. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have our 10 bookcases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that just leaves make 10 bread. And here we go, making 10 bread. Drum roll, please. Bang! We're done. We have completed the Skyblock Challenge. We're pretty well established here. We could live here quite happily for years, but we're not going to, because that'll be boring. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching, if you've watched all the episodes and seen me through it all. If not, well, The previous episodes are back there, and some of them are fun. I know towards the end it was a little bit inevitable that I was going to complete it, and it was just a question of getting everything built. But I enjoyed making this series. I hope you got some entertainment out of watching it. I hope to be back with future Let's Plays, not just Minecraft ones, but other games as well. So if you have any suggestions about anything you might quite like to see me tackle, maybe something a bit more exciting and action-packed, then please leave a comment. If you want to hit like and subscribe, that would also be very much appreciated, because it's not easy to get a brand new channel off the ground, and every person who subscribes encourages other people to do the same. And that's it. We're done. There's all our bread. And I'll see you later. Bye.